Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Today, y'all, we're doing something a little different. We are doing the next 48. This is a collective reading, all 12 zodiacs reading. 10-10 as I start this reading. Some of you guys could be seeing 10-10 lately. Some of you guys could be completing cycles because the number 0 always reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune card. So some of you guys could be completing cycles with people, cutting people off that are no longer meant in your life. Okay. But yeah, I've already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space. We still got the sage smoking, as you can see here. Yeah, so we're just going to hop right into it. Capricorn, you're up first. I'm going to timestamp everybody's sign. That'll be in the description. So if you are not a Capricorn and you just want to look in the description right now and go to your specific zodiac sign, feel free to do that. I completely understand. If you are a cross watcher for a different sign and you want to stay on here for Capricorn, that is completely understandable too. Some of you guys, even if you're not a Capricorn, you can have Capricorn in your chart. It could be your moon or your rising. So if you would like to listen to this one first, that's fine. Okay, Capricorn, so let's see what's going on in your energy for the next 48. Spirit, for my Capricorn collective, for Capricorn. Oh, the Chariot in the reverse. What else is going on in the next 48? In the next 48 for my Capricorn collective, Spirit, for Capricorn. For Capricorn, the next 48. For Capricorn, the next 48, Spirit, for Capricorn. The Chariot in the reverse and the Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so there may be some type of issue or problem coming in. You could be dealing with a Cancer, okay, with the Chariot in the reverse here. Sorry, y'all, my light is not in the best place. Maybe we could do it like that. Okay, but, or should I move it closer? Y'all? Is that better? Okay, yeah, that's way better. Okay, yeah, so some of you guys may be planning to go somewhere and then it gets canceled for whatever reason. You have to cancel the plans or reschedule or something like that. Also, some of you guys could be facing car issues within the next 48. There could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag, that you do not want any more issues with. You don't want to argue with them anymore. You don't want any more back and forth tension. What else for Capricorn, Spirit? What else for Capricorn within the next 48? Within the next 48 for Capricorn, Some of you guys might need some type of help within the next 2 days. And I'm making this video on Monday night. So I just wanted to say, oh, and I even forgot my little pre-intuition things. I just wanted to say, y'all, something could be happening overnight. I'm going to make sure I say that for every single sign. There could be something happening overnight. That was a pre-intuition thing that I got. And also there could be, somebody could be a fan of crime shows or something like that. Somebody could be a fan of the show The First 48 as well. That was just like a silly little thing. But honestly, though, somebody really could. But what else for Capricorn? What else within the next 48? We got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you guys maybe like facing some type of financial issues or something like that. Or you could be in debt in some type of way. Or there could be somebody that's feeling like they're real greedy and they could feel like you owe them something. Or somebody could just be feeling like real attached to you in some type of way. For some of you guys, when it comes to this fire sign, you may not completely feel like secure with this person. There might not be any trust in this person. What else for Capricorn within the next 48? What else for Capricorn? Anything else for Capricorn, Spirit? Ace of Cups. Okay. Some of you guys could be having a new love life coming in within the next 48. So I don't know, you could be going to the grocery store and you could literally just be meeting somebody. This could be somebody that you have been talking to for a while, but it's like it never evolved into anything, but now it's about to. Some of you guys could be romantically involved with somebody already, but I feel like within the next 48 hours, it could really take everything to a much higher level. Like your relationship could get deeper than what you thought it could. I feel like a lot of feelings are really high at this time. Like you're probably really overwhelmed. You're like, wow, I really didn't expect to start loving somebody or liking somebody. Yeah, we'll say liking somebody. It's not love yet, but you have like really strong feelings for whoever this person is. And like I said, if there isn't anybody in your life right now, I feel like that's something that's going to be coming up for you. Chariot in the reverse, though, some of you guys really could be losing ambition within the next 48 hours too. So I don't know if you're going to have to build your confidence up, tell yourself some affirmations, pray about it, whatever the case may be, but you might really need guidance within something within the next 48 hours, okay? Now, Aquarius, it's all you. Let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius. Let's see what's happening for you. Let's see what your energy is for the next 48. For Aquarius, Spirit, for the next 48, for Aquarius, for my Aquarius collective, what's going on within the next 48? What do they need to see within the next 48 for Aquarius, for Aquarius? I hope everybody's having a good night. Y'all, I got so much energy. I took a nap, that's why. Two of Pentacles. Okay, there may be a new situation that you're going to have to adapt to. It may be something new coming or happening in your life, and you're like, okay, this isn't what I'm used to, but I have no choice but to adapt to it. Or also within these next 48 hours, you may have a lot of priorities. It may be like a lot of running around, you know, going to go pay bills, get groceries, do laundry, whatever the case may be. It might be a little overwhelming. But you're gonna have to find the balance. You're gonna have to say, okay, at this time I'm doing this time I'm doing this, and then this will be my me time. You know what I mean? I feel like you just need to map it out good, and it won't get that overwhelming. What else for Aquarius within the next 48? What else for Aquarius within the next 48? What else for Aquarius, Spirit? What else for Aquarius? The Devil. Okay, there could be some toxic energy going on. Some of you guys could be falling or slipping into some type of addiction within the next 48 hours. There could be a Capricorn in your energy as well, Virgo or a Taurus that tries to come towards you. And you can know this person is toxic for you or whatever the case may be, but there could be something about their energy that's like really addicting. So I feel like this is just like a pre-warning to stay away from people that you know are not really up to no good, or that you've had a toxic relationship before in the past. Stay away from them. Or if you are in the energy of like currently facing some type of addiction, Aquarius, maybe within the next 48 hours, it should be the time to stay away from it. I feel like there is just not some good energy surrounded around it. And it's not literally just because it's the Devil card. It's because this is something that is toxic for your body. So if you do have an addiction to something and you've been taking it recently or drinking, whatever the case may be, I highly advise within the next 48 hours to not do that. King of Wands here. All right. You're stepping into your leader energy. Like, I love to see that. A lot of you guys really are looking good. For my men, you're looking super handsome. I feel like you're very attractive. You're a charmer. You get a lot of attention. You're a ladies' man, okay? You're a ladies' man, but not in a bad way. You know, you're not like dogging people out or whatever. Also, this is just you tapping back into your creativity. I feel like a lot of you guys could be coming up with like a side hustle or like a second job, just a second means of income. Yeah. Also, this could be the fact that there could be something happening in the next 48 hours and you're going to have to like overcome it, but it's not going to be anything too big. It's not going to be anything that steps on your toes too much or that you really can't face, because this is a person that can overcome any obstacle. This is somebody that's very strong. They're always thinking of new ways to figure things out. This is a problem solver. This is a problem solver. What else? What else for Aquarius? What else for Aquarius? The Hangman. Okay, so this coming out with the Devil, you guys, even if it is a sex addiction, you might be releasing that. You might feel like, okay, I really want to start having deeper connections. So some of you guys could be releasing that. Some of you guys could be whatever, like I said, you could be drinking something. You could be partaking in some type of activity or whatever the case may be. But I feel like you guys are done with that as well. You're going to be sacrificing, letting something toxic go that you really, really have had an addiction to for some time. This is really giving me the energy of like, this has been happening for years. 8 of Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles. The number 10 could be significant. Also, the 8 of Pentacles is saying like you're setting higher standards for yourself. You care more about your future and more about your life now. So I feel like whatever toxic energy this is, whatever old habits you have, like you keep operating from your south node, you're done doing that. You're done doing that. Just period. You're like, listen, I got to sacrifice my old self to become my new self. And a lot of these things, it is going to be hard to let go of, but I have to do it. Because I'm passionate about my future. I want to build up. And then look, you got the Temperance card right behind it. You want peace. You are coming to a middle ground and understanding with yourself. Like, this is something I need to let up doing. This is something I need to stop partaking in. so I can really find peace. I want better for myself, just period. And then the Six of Swords in the reverse is saying that you do have a little bit of emotional baggage. It's really being hard for you to be guided into peace. But I feel like this is a huge sign from your ancestors. It's time for you to start listening. It's time for you to let God guide you in the direction that you're supposed to be. Stop trying to take control of everything. I don't know why it was such a need to say that, but I feel like maybe some of you guys do that. You don't ever really just like let God lead, let the divine lead you. You know what I mean? You try to control your life at all times. Okay, Aquarius. Woo. That I do. A lot of you guys been feeling like your energy is just like I'm exhausted. Like that breath I just took, I feel like that was for somebody else. That wasn't even for me. Okay, Pisces, you are up next. Let's see. For Pisces within the next 48, Spirit. For Pisces within the next 48. For Pisces within the next 48. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Oh boy. 5 of Cups in the reverse. There could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag, or another water sign, another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. There could be somebody that you just can't seem to get along with. You guys just can't get on one accord. It's always so much back and forth. And I feel like this person has been a burden to you in your life. And I feel like whenever you're not arguing with this person, or whenever you do finally get on good terms, it feels like an accomplishment. Like, wow, we finally fucking got somewhere. But I feel like you just can't. You're just stressed. You're so stressed. You're over it. You're just realizing no matter what, no matter how much you say and how much they say, it's just not, they're not willing to compromise with you. And then the 5 of Cups in the reverse, yeah, you are finding peace and moving on within the situation, because you're just like, I'm not going to keep grieving this. I'm not going to keep sitting around feeling sad, or feeling like I missed out, or feeling like I have to keep grieving a person who keeps doing the same thing and doesn't want to get along with me anyways. I'm just going to have to accept the fact that we're not going to get along. As much as it's burnt me out and I've thought about it a lot, I'm letting it go. What else for Pisces within the next 48? What else for Pisces within the next 48? Somebody could really like sweaters. I don't know why that's so significant to say right now, but somebody could really be into sweaters. I'm seeing like a blue sweater. Somebody could like the color blue. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay, yeah, so some of you guys, I don't know why, but for my men, this is only going to resonate for some. There could be like DNA tests, issues or something like that. You may not think you're the father of the child, but also for some of you guys, this fire sign is like they're getting bored with themselves. I feel like somebody just be coming up with different ways to come towards you, be creating different ways to take action towards you or whatever. But I feel like they're only blocking their own manifestations. Like, I don't know why somebody tries to target you so bad, but yeah, they're like, I'm bored. Pisces doesn't want to argue with me anymore. Pisces doesn't want to go back and forth. 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands. The number 10 could be significant. Okay, something could be happening in the public eye. Okay, I don't know if you're moving in with your person and you're posting it on social media. Somebody could be getting engaged or something like that. You could be posting that and everybody could be knowing about it. This could just be, it doesn't even have to be online. It could just be something in the public eye. So I don't know if somebody is doing a proposal in the public eye. You could be having some type of house party. This could be an engagement party. But yeah, this is super exciting. Some of you guys could be going viral on social media. You could be getting recognition at work, and this could be a work party. Some of you guys could be getting a new apartment or a new home. Okay, Pisces. It's looking good. It's looking good. Anything else for Pisces? Anything else for Pisces before we move on? Anything else for Pisces before we move on, Spirit? Anything else for Pisces? The 3 of Pentacles. Okay, yes. This really could be like a marriage, because this could be, you know, the person that's going to marry you, the person that's doing the paperwork, or this could just be like the courthouse people. Some of you guys could be going to get married in the courthouse and then just having like a party at home or something like that. This could be you getting a reward from someone online for like how viral you are. So maybe some of you guys, this could be like the HR team, you know, getting everything in the works, getting ready to give you a check. Like, here, Pisces, here you go. Like, you know what I mean? You really went viral. You really popped your big one, did your big one. Yeah, congratulations. But either way, you're getting recognition for something that you're really good at. So yes, Pisces, love to see that. Within the next 48, it's looking nice for you. Aries, you are up next. see. For Aries, Spirit, for Aries. Their next 48. Page of Cups. Interesting. So you guys are going to be daydreaming, or somebody could be coming in offering you their feelings. You could be involved with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, let me dive a little further before I speak too soon. What's with the Page of Cups? What's with the Page of Cups for Aries? What's with the Page of Cups for Aries? The Devil in the reverse. Maybe you guys are freeing yourselves from this daydreaming mindset. Maybe a lot of you guys have been like waiting for, some of you guys could have been waiting for a water sign to approach you and offer you their feelings, or come in with like some type of romantic gesture or something like that. Some of you guys could have been expecting a text message or a phone call from this person, but it never came in. So I feel like this could have been you releasing, I'm not even going to say it's toxic, but there could be the same habits you have. Like something happens with somebody, you guys may fall out or whatever and be in this toxic back and forth energy, and you're like, okay, I'm expecting them to kiss up to me, I'm expecting them to kiss my ass, but it doesn't happen. Maybe you're releasing the thought of that. I don't even know why it is so funny to say it like that, but I feel like a lot of us are like that. Like we want somebody to put up the fight for us. We want somebody to fight for us, okay? This could also be the fact that some of you guys are releasing a water sign that did come in and make you an offer. For some of you guys, I feel like this person really might have come in already. Some of you guys could have had an addiction to something. Who literally just got this? Aquarius. So you could have Aquarius in your chart, but some of you, they literally just got this. Like some of you guys could have an addiction to something that you need to let go of. What else for Aries? What else for Aries? Or that you are currently in the process of letting go of. Oh, that's way too many, Spirit. Way too many. For Aries, Spirit. For Aries. Ace of Cups. Come on with it. Maybe your feelings are going to be growing stronger for your person within these next 2 days. Or if you are single, you could be meeting a new potential love within the next 2 days. Romance is going to be high, honey. What else for Aries? What else for Aries? What else for Aries within this next 48? What else for Aries? Oh, the King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, this is showing me if you are having a new love coming in your life, it could be a Taurus. And this is going to be somebody that's really going to be a provider. They're going to look out for you. This Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, though, this is kind of showing me some of you guys could have just lost your job, or you could have went through some type of like demotion. Like you could have lost hours or something like that. Some of you guys could have got fired, but this is also showing me some of you guys might, I don't know, I don't want to say you guys are like mean. That's definitely not what I'm saying. But I feel like a lot of you guys are very protected over your energy and over your space. So if somebody does try to approach you, even if they are good looking and they look like they have money or whatever, they look like they take care of themselves, they have a good upkeep, you may miss the opportunity with this person because you're not willing to try anything new. This could be somebody that isn't your usual type either. I do also want to make that very clear. This could be somebody that's not your usual type, and like just because you don't want to like venture out and hop into something new, it may be you missing an opportunity with this person. So if you are approached by somebody, don't be so quick to jump the gun and tell them no. Give them a chance. What else for Aries? What else for Aries? Anything else for Aries? Page of Cups with the Ace of Cups. I feel like somebody, there's a lot of water energy out here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for sure. I feel like there really could be somebody that has really strong feelings for you and they're about to come in and tell you that. Yeah, somebody could be like, I can't take it anymore. Ugh. Sorry, y'all. This car fell so far. Two of Wands in the reverse. You are afraid of your life changing. I feel like a lot of you guys are afraid to catch like really heavy feelings because you're just like, oh no, then we're going to have to start planning our future. I'm going to have to really start making choices about like where I want this to go. Where is it headed? Are you going to, it's like you don't want to get too excited. That's really the energy that I'm getting. A lot of you guys don't want to get too excited about a new love or a new romance because you're afraid of like somebody really coming in and like changing your world. I feel like a lot of you guys maybe have gotten heartbroken in the past and you're just really in the energy of like, I don't want to risk getting hurt again. I don't want to start planning all these things and letting this person know more about me and exploring more about this person's life and about their past if it's really not going to go into anything. So I'm just like afraid. Yes. I understand, Aries. That makes sense. All right, Gemini, you're up next. I'm keeping these short. I feel like I'm doing good. Everybody's is like 5 minutes apiece, literally. All right, Gemini, your next 48. Gemini's next 48. My Gemini collective's next 48. My Gemmy Gem spirit. What for Gemini? What for Gemini? For Gemini spirit. For Gemini. Why does everybody keep getting the devil? What is going on? Is everybody going through like toxic habits right now? This really is a super, super collective reading. What else for Gemini? What else for Gemini? Spirit, what else for my Gemini collective within the next 48? There's something that everybody needs to break free from. Like, that's really what it's looking like. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you guys could be in school or something like that, and you could be getting kicked out of school, or this could be like you quitting a job or something that you feel like is toxic. This could be a toxic work environment. Some of you guys may be quitting a job. But this could also be the fact that some of you guys are so addicted to something, it's actually making you like lazy. Some of you guys could be either missing school, not going to school, or you literally dropped out because of an addiction. This could be the same with a job. Like you could have quit a job or, you know, missed out on getting a new job because of something. It's like, this is like laziness. What else is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? But this is heavy earth energy as well. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. And this could be this person. They're so addicted to something that they be losing jobs. They be getting kicked out of school. They be missing opportunities to do things and really earn money. Two of Swords. What's the difficult choice? What's the difficult choice for Gemini? Page of Swords. I feel like you want to reach out to this person and say something. Yeah, this Page of Swords energy. There's something that's been weighing on your mind that I feel like you want to ask this person. Some of you guys, if this person did lose their job or they are back addicted to something, or somebody got kicked out of school, whatever the case may be, I feel like it's really been weighing on your mind for some time now, and you want to go in and you want to text this person or call this person, but you don't know how you want to say it. Like you're very, very indecisive whether or not you should send a text or something like that. What else for Gemini? What else for Gemini? What else for Gemini? Queen of Swords. See, this is what I'm saying. You're like, dang, I really do want to reach out. But at the same time, I feel like I may really have some words for this person. And if they try to get all defensive and all smart or whatever, I'm going to be ready to clap right back at them. So I feel as though you're ready to hear this person out. But at the same time, you're like, I know I'm still going to have some words. Like, regardless of what they say, I'm still going to have some words. And I'm not blinded to the situation anymore. I feel like I'm coming in with a clear head. Like, I am willing to hear you. But at the same time, this doesn't make up for what you're doing. This doesn't make up for what you're doing. You need to get it together. High Priestess in the reverse, right at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this person is keeping secrets. And on top of that, with the devil, I feel like somebody really doesn't trust themselves to not fall back into their old habits. So I don't know if there's a family member or something in your energy, and it could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. I said Cancers, Lord Jesus. A Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio that has this addiction. Somebody doesn't trust themselves, and I feel like somebody is keeping that a secret from you, and it's going to be revealed. You may already have a clue of it. The Queen of Swords is a very wise woman. They always stand on the truth, okay? Libra energy as well. You could have Libra in your chart, but I feel like you low-key know that this person is keeping a secret about whatever they're addicted to, and that's why you're afraid to ask them, because you already know the truth. Literally. There could be a goal that you're working hard towards as well. There could be something that you're very passionate about, and you're just like, I have to get it by any circumstances. I feel like you're really working on yourself, and whatever it is, it's going to bring you to that Ten of Pentacles energy, really finally reaching your goals, setting a legacy, setting your family up, setting your generations up. There is going to be something that really pays off for you. Whatever you're working so hard on, whatever project you're working on, Gemini, it's really going to take off. It's really going to take off. For Cancer. Cancer, you are next. Sorry, y'all, if this keep moving. For my Cancer collective, the next 48. For my Cancer collective spirit, the next 48 for Cancer. For Cancer, for Cancer, the next 48. Okay, we have the Two of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Wands in the reverse, and the King of Swords. Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. This could also just be your energy, Cancer, saying like, you know, you're thinking more with your logic than your feelings. It doesn't mean you're a heartless person, but I feel like you're just being a little more stern. You're being a little more protective over your emotions, okay? So you're not always going to dive first thinking with your heart. You're going to be like, let me sit back and look at the whole principle of the situation. I'm not going to go in all ooey gooey with my feelings. I'm really disciplining myself. And you got the Judgment card. Quit playing. Okay, Cancer, you're really calling judgment upon yourself. I feel like you're like, listen, I've been called to be a different person, to value myself differently. So I can't keep putting my heart on the line. I can't keep wearing my heart on my sleeve. I'm not saying that my heart is gone, but I just feel like it's on lock right now. Like it's on protective mode. Yeah. Also, this could be, a lot of you guys could be feeling like you're really being called by God to make a turnaround. There could be like a new mission in your life, something completely new that you've never done before that is going to be approaching you soon. Maybe I should say it like that. And I feel like this is really your indication to say yes to that. Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Two of Wands is showing me you are being called to do something, but I feel like you're in fear. And that's why you're trying to slow down. Life comes when it comes, Cancer, okay? And I just feel like you have to either take it and grab it by the horns or you're going to miss out. You're going to miss your chance. You know what I mean? And the Two of Wands in the reverse, I feel like a lot of you guys are afraid to do whatever this new thing is, or a lot of you guys are afraid that you are becoming a lot more, less using your feelings, and like, you're afraid of becoming a cold person. I really do feel like you're judging yourself. You're afraid of becoming somebody new, but it's not for the worst, Cancer. It's not for anything bad. It is literally just you finding the discipline. Oh, sorry, my thing came up. But it's literally you finding the discipline within yourself to who deserves my feelings and who doesn't. Like, who can I be vulnerable with and who can I not? You know what I mean? That's really all that it is. And then you have the Justice at the bottom of the deck. What? You're being fair to yourself, to others. You are really coming to the truth about yourself. You're coming to the truth about your life. Look, all this truth. The Moon in the reverse. You disciplining yourself. You're like, I know the truth, and I'm going to be fair to myself. I'm going to be fair to other people. I'm not saying you guys could have been liars, but a lot of you guys could have been sugarcoaters. And I say this because it's like, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I feel, but I'm not going to tell you everything of how I feel. I feel like a lot of you guys were like that, but you're not like that anymore. You're all about telling the truth. You're done playing. You're done letting people play with your feelings, and you're done playing with people's feelings. That's really the energy that I'm getting. And this is you not living with these rose-colored glasses anymore. Like, you're seeing life for what it really is. You're seeing people for who they really are. You're paying attention to who doesn't treat you fair. That's what it really is. Yeah, you're like, you're waking up to who doesn't treat me fair? Who isn't honest with me? Yeah, so. Yeah, and within the next 48 hours, some of you guys may be feeling like left out in some type of way. You might be feeling like, wow, like people really abandoned me when I needed them. You know, so this is what I'm saying. You're really calling judgment upon people who don't treat you fair. So, we have a lot of fire energy out here. So it could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag that is not treating you fair within these next 48 hours. Or this could just be past energy, like recent past energy. And you're just thinking about this person. But I feel like for some reason, they're going to resurface or something. And it's going to remind you of like how somebody really treated you unfair. Okay. And speaking of fire signs, Leo, you are up next. You are up next, Leo. Whew. All right, y'all, for Leo, their next 48, for my Leo collective spirit, for my Leo collective, what is their next 48 looking like? What is their next 48 looking like for Leo? The World. Beautiful. Let's see. You're coming to the realization of something. Also, I feel like your manifestations are very high. The world is going to be going in your favor, okay? Everything is going to be working out for you within the next 48 hours. I feel like a lot of you guys have been praying for something, manifesting, really, truly wanting something, and it is going to turn out exactly how you want it. Something is going to turn out successful within these next 2 days. And remember, I'm making this Monday night. And like I was saying, something can even happen overnight. So from Monday night all the way to Wednesday night, something could be happening for you. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This is showing me something is going to come out successful for something. You thought you missed out on something, but I feel like Spirit is like, hold on, Leo. I'm about to bless you. Your world about to turn up and get a lot better, okay? Everything's about to look out for you. Don't even worry. You feel like you missed out. You feel like a failure now. Or you feel like you really lost the chance at something. I got something else coming for you. What else for Leo within the next 48 hours? That's so nice to see. That's so nice to see for y'all. It really is. What else? What else? King of Wands. Your card literally coming out. Yeah. Yeah. Big leader. Big Leo. Okay. Yeah. A lot of you guys were really like in frustration, feeling like, wow, like this is something else I had to overcome. So I don't know, some of you guys like lost a job, or this could be like you losing money or you being behind on bills. It's something that has to do with your finances that you really thought like failed, or you really missed out. Some of you guys could have missed a job interview or something like that, and you thought it wasn't going to be able to get rescheduled or whatever the case may be. But I feel like Spirit is really blessing you, and it's just like everything's actually about to work out for you. Like, just watch how this go. Just watch how this go. All right, let's see what else. What else for Leo? What else for Leo? For my Leo collective. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay, who's this air sign? You could be dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, okay? Somebody could be coming clean about something, revealing something that they lied about, or somebody could just be coming clean about how they feel. Knight of Cups in the reverse with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody is coming in with an untrustworthy offer, okay? Somebody's going to be building up some type of fantasy for you, telling you about how they see the future with you or something like that, or just offering you like a fake cup of their feelings. Like, hey, I'm coming in to reveal that this is how I feel. This is what's going on. But it's because they need something. Somebody does feel left out or something like that, but I feel when they come in and tell you this, they could be coming from pain. So they could be coming in with all these lies and all these untrustworthy feelings, because it's like, okay, Leo left me feeling out in the cold. So now I'm about to come lie to Leo and make them feel how they made me feel. So I feel like somebody feels like they have the chance of getting you back, coming in to like offer you some feelings or something like that. But it's only to like do you wrong. They're going to be coming in like, oh, you know, this is really how I feel. I still have feelings for you, but you can't trust what they're saying, because they're just like, okay, Leo left me out in the cold. Now when I finally get Leo back, I'm going to leave them out in the cold so they can be in the same energy as me. This is like misery loves company. This is like misery loves company. So look, and then the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys might have thought about reaching out to this person. You could have wanted to text this person or like travel to go see this person or something like that. But I feel like a lot of you guys were in panic. You just didn't want to do it. You changed your mind for whatever reason. Something was really, really redirected in your mind, and you were just like, no, I can't do this. Hold on, let me take my time with it. Or some of you guys may still be planning to send a text to this person, but you're like, let me take my time. 10 of Wands in the reverse. This person really had you stressed out, and you guys just couldn't compromise or get on one accord about something. Like, whatever the case may be, you guys just couldn't get along. You couldn't work it out, and it left you really stressed out. It left you really burnt out. I feel like it took up a lot of your energy. Okay, Virgo. Or, yeah, y'all, I keep talking like something is in the past tense, but that's just what I'm getting with majority of everybody's reading. I feel like this is something that has happened to you within the past week or 2 weeks, and now it's going to like resurface within the next 48 hours. So forgive me for talking like that, like over and over again, but I really do feel like a lot of you guys, it's coming from like past energy, somebody that's already been in your life. Like, this isn't going to be new people. Okay. Virgo. The next 48. The next 48 for Virgo. What's going on for Virgo, Spirit? What's going on for Virgo? The next 48 for Virgo. The Two of Swords. You're going to be indecisive about something. What choice do you have to make? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be a job situation. Maybe some of you guys are indecisive about your job within the next 48 hours. Or you could be indecisive about how much you want to spend. You're like, wow, do I really have this much? Can I really do this? Maybe there is something that's going to cost a lot of money, and you're like, wow, I mean, I do put in the extra hours for it, but is this really what I want to pay? Some of you guys may be indecisive about like picking up overtime or picking up an extra shift or something like that. This could be you confused about where your future is headed within your job. What else? Four of Wands in the reverse. This could be in regards to somebody's bills. Or somebody like indecisive about like which bill to pay, what's going on. There may be a renovation needed in the house with this Four of Wands in the reverse. Somebody could be moving out. Some of you guys could be indecisive about whether or not you want to move. Somebody could be getting a divorce. Somebody could be breaking up within the next 48 with this Four of Wands in reverse. Remember, this is a couple in victory going into their home, okay? This card is also about community, house party, celebration. You know, it could be birthdays, a new apartment. This card could be multiple things, but the base of it is a couple very happy and successful in their new home. So I don't know if some of you guys are going to be going through a breakup within the next 48 hours. Somebody could be leaving out of the house. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, lots of earth energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Another Virgo. You could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, or a Sag. We also have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius out here. Yeah, I feel like somebody is like reminding you of your past or something like that, and I feel like you're tired of putting in the hard work with somebody. This could be somebody could also be showing low effort when it comes to the bills. So I don't know if you're in a relationship with somebody and they really feel like you don't put in any effort, or you feel like they don't put in any effort, like this relationship is really going to a waste. Why are we wasting our time? So I don't know, this could be like issues within a relationship, within the home, within the next 48 hours. What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo? Seven of Pentacles. The number 16 could be significant for some of you guys. What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo? A lot of you guys really live at work. There's so much yellow out here on the floor. Yellow is connected to your solar plexus, which is your daily decision making. So, and this is like your willpower to do things. I really feel like whatever ends up coming out with the person that you live with, really think about what you say before you say it, and don't make any rash decisions. Like, don't kick this person out, or don't you leave like in the energy like, do you know how much I work? Like, do you know how much money I have? I can leave. Like, I'm getting somebody's trying to like pop their attitude or pop their shit. Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is your energy. This Seven of Swords is Two of Swords. The number 9 could be significant. Also, the number 9, we are in the year of rebirth, and that is 9 is the rebirth card. So I really feel like a lot of you guys are going to be revealing clean about how you feel about something. You're just like, listen, I'm not going to keep paying these bills alone, or whatever issue you are having within your household, you're just going to voice it, because you're just like, look, I don't feel like we're getting anywhere. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, you know what I mean? Where are we going from here? I'm trying to be better than my past, okay? Yeah, Nine of Swords energy. Look, and then you have the Death card. What did I literally just say? Yeah, so there is going to be something dramatic within these next 2 days where you really just have a huge shift on your outlook of life, and you're going to be like, this is it. This is my wake-up call. I'm about to, I know I can't take this anymore. So what this transformation that I'm going through, I have no choice but to be in acceptance of it, because it's happening. It's here. It's here. I'm tired of being in fear. A lot of you guys cannot be sleeping good. You could be having nightmares. This could just be you really having anxiety within your household. This could be anxiety about the bills. Yeah, I just feel like you guys are really tired of being in that energy. And I feel like you're finally just getting a wake-up call about your life in general. Okay? Libra, you are up next. Let me give you guys a shuffle. For Libra within the next 48, Spirit, for my Libra collective. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting a little sleepy. For my Libra collective within the next 48. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Ooh. You could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Maybe somebody feels like the cycle between y'all isn't closed out. Somebody could also feel like, wow, it's really misfortunate how things went between you two. So they could be trying to turn things around. The Five of Cups in the reverse. What else? What else for Libra? What else for Libra within the next 48? What else for Libra? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Heavy fire sign energy. Okay, so whoever this person is, they're unsure whether or not they want to come towards you, because I feel like they have put up a fight time and time again. This is This is somebody that has been very persistent, like trying to come towards you, Libra, over and over again. But for whatever reason, it was always so much chaos. I feel like somebody was actually blocking something for you. They were blocking your good luck in some type of way. I feel like there were new opportunities that were arising for you as well, but they were blocking them. And it's crazy because somebody feels like there isn't a cycle complete between y'all. And this could be just like a complete sexual intent. Somebody may just feel like, no, I want to come back towards Libra, but I'm unsure of how they're going to react. So, and this 5 of Cups in the reverse energy, I'm not going to lie, I feel like this is your energy, Libra. You could have water somewhere in your chart, like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be your moon or your rising, okay? And I really feel like you're moving on from this person. You're not waking up grieving them anymore. You're not feeling like you're taking no losses. This is what this is showing me, is a person that has growth within them, because maybe in your past energy, you used to really grieve this person, or you used to really take things as a loss. But I feel like now you're in acceptance, full acceptance. It's like, okay, if this didn't work out, it didn't work out. I have no choice but to accept this and move on. I'm over the chaos. I'm over the problems with this person. Knight of Wands energy. This person is feeling bold. I feel like they are going to make a bold approach towards you because they're just like, fuck it, what else do I have to lose? Okay, Libra. So within the next 48, just know somebody, that fire sign could be coming towards you. The 3 of Pentacles. Within your job, there could be something happening within your job, and your coworkers, you may have to get along with them more to achieve a specific goal. I'm not saying you guys hate each other, but maybe it's just not people that you really care for. This could also be like HR putting something in the works for you, and this is a yes card, so you may be getting some type of raise or some type of confirmation within something within your job. So I feel like something within your finances is really going to be good. This is also, somebody could be offering you help. There could be somebody in your energy within the next 48 hours that's offering you some type of help, and maybe you don't like saying yes to help, but you need to say yes. Accept it. Okay, what else for Libra? Anything else for Libra within the next 48, Spirit? Last shuffle. Oh, wait, let me reshuffle. For Libra, anything else? Oh, okay. The King of Cups in the reverse with the Page of Wands with the Magician. Beautiful, Libra. A lot of you guys are like really high manifestors, and you're like super powerful. Some of you guys could practice some type of magic. You could do tarot like me, or you could just really be into like spiritual knowledge. You could be mastering something to teach others as well. Kind of similar to the Hierophant, but a lot of you guys could be traveling soon with this Page of Wands. Some of you guys could be moving. I feel like you guys are just really excited to explore. Some of you guys could be getting back on dating apps as well. This King of Cups in the reverse. This could be your energy, feeling like you want to be really cold towards people, or you could have a Scorpio in your energy that only cares about themselves. They only think about themselves. They have a really, really cold energy. This could be this fire sign as well, feeling like they want to manipulate your feelings just to get what they want. So somebody could be coming in, downplaying something in some type of way, because in the end they only care about their feelings and what satisfies them. So don't be easily manipulated by a Scorpio or this fire sign this weekend. Well, not this weekend, within the next 48, but yeah. I love how you guys got a major arcana as it ended. That was lovely to see. Okay, Libra, you guys got a little extra love. Scorpio, you are up next, and then after that we're ending with Sag and Taurus. Sag, if you guys ever get tired of me calling you Sag, please let me know in the comments, because I will say Sagittarius. I don't mind. I really like either or. I just think Sag is like a little bit cuter. Like, I love a good nickname. For my Scorpio collective, the next 48 for them. Oh, no. Hold on, y'all. All right. Let me really shuffle these good. Woo. All right, for Scorpio within the next 48, Spirit. For Scorpio within the next 48. For Scorpio within the next 48. Knight of Cups in the reverse, Pisces energy. What's with the Knight of Cups in the reverse? What's with the Knight of Cups in the reverse? Nine of Swords. Some of you guys, okay, take the roles, reverse it, do whatever you want. There could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, or you could be dealing with an air sign. It could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Sorry, y'all. I'm all fumbling on my words because I really am getting sleepy. But there could be somebody like not telling you the full truth about something. There could be somebody like feeding you a fantasy about their feelings, okay? Somebody isn't trustworthy, and I feel like a lot of you guys may know that. That's why your anxiety is real bad. You're staying up late at night. Some of you guys could be having nightmares about this person. I feel like some of you guys may be trauma bonded with this person as well. Like maybe this is something that they always do. So I don't know if somebody like builds up how they feel about you and then they pull back their offer. A lot of you guys are just really, really stuck in this like bad anxiety about this person. You're really up in your head about this person, especially at night. What else? What else for Scorpio within the next 48? What else for Scorpio within the next 48? The Star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys do get attention and you are having hope and faith towards this relationship as well. But there's really some type of anxiety there. Like, what's the anxiety about? You could just really fear that somebody's feelings aren't truthful. You could be feeling like somebody is lying to you and really like building up this whole future with you that is a lie. So some of you guys could have anxiety about that. With the Star here, you guys really, really do get attention in the public eye. Like, you really do deserve all the light that you get, Scorpio. Like, you really are popping. And a lot of you guys are going to have new opportunities arising for you. And I feel like this could even be regards to a new person for some of you. What else? What else for Scorpio within the next 48? Page of Cups. Okay, some of you guys could be getting a letter in the mail. Some of you guys could be getting a text message or a phone call. Okay, this could be you writing a letter. This could be you sending a text or calling somebody, offering your feelings. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are in like very lovey-dovey energy. Like you guys are daydreaming about the future. You're very sensitive to how this person makes you feel. Oh, way too many, Spirit. What else for Scorpio within the next 48? What else for Scorpio within the next 48? Two of Swords. This person is like indecisive. I feel like they don't even know if they want to keep. This person either doesn't know if they want to come in and keep building up the fantasy, or somebody doesn't know if this is like going. You want to know something? Somebody doesn't know if they want to keep faking the fantasy or not. It's like somebody's like, is it time to turn off the switch or not? What else with the Two of Swords? The number 11 could be significant to some of y'all. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is either going to be your energy or their energy. Like somebody's going to be feeling like left out in the cold. Like, wow, I really feel like you needed me and I feel like I needed you. But when times is getting hard, this person could feel like they need you financially in some type of way. Or if you're leaving this person alone because you don't trust their feelings for you or whatever the case may be, they're going to feel like you really left them out. What else? What else for Scorpio? Something's going down with an air sign within these next 2 days. Just know that, y'all. Or like I said, it could be another water sign. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Yeah, the Five of Swords in the reverse. Did you have some type of argument back and forth, feeling like you had to be the one? You didn't choose your battle wisely when it came to this person. And I feel like you guys may have had an exchange of words or something like that. And it ended up like backfiring a little bit. And now this person wants you to like offer them some type of apology. This person wants you to say sorry so they can forgive you because they still feel some type of way about something. They're still holding some type of resentment to their chest and they want you to come in and say something so that can make them feel better. It's crazy. Somebody's crazy. So I feel like somebody thinks you did something during an argument or something like that, or you said too much, or you were being selfish towards them. So it's like, I'm going to keep lying until they give me the apology that I deserve. I'm going to keep hyping their head up and doing whatever until they correct their wrongs. But I feel like somebody is feeling some type of way about something, but they never even voiced it to you. So it's like, how are you supposed to know? Oh my, that was crazy. All right, Sag, you're up next. And then Taurus, and we are out. For my Sagittarius collective spirit, for my Sagittarius collective, the next 48 for Sagittarius, the next 48 for Sagittarius, the next 48. Chariot in the reverse. Some of you guys could be facing car issues within the next 48. Some of you guys, like, ambition could be going down. There could be something that you were really goal-oriented about or that you were really excited, driven about. But I feel like there's going to be something that maybe puts you in some type of halt. Like, you're not going to be wanting to go towards it anymore. You might be needing help in regards to whatever project this is that you're working on or whatever you're being really ambitious about. This could just be like you getting in some type of funk, getting like lazy, losing your willpower to do things. Yeah, 7 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys are like overwhelmed and like wanting to give up with something. Why? Why though? Why? What is the energy for Sagittarius? What is the energy for Sagittarius? This could also be a Cancer. You could be involved with a Cancer. What else for Sagittarius, Spirit? What else for Sagittarius within the next 48? 10 of Cups in the reverse. You could be overwhelmed with a lot of arguing within your household. You could be arguing with a family member. Okay, and it could be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Somebody could be asking for your help. I don't know if something happened to somebody's car and they're going to be needing your help all the time with something. Or there could just be, this could even be like your spouse. Okay, yeah, this could be a spouse. The father of your children, the mother of your children. Some of you guys could be like arguing, going back and forth with them or whatever. But I feel like you're just really ready to give up because this person can make you like doubt yourself in some type of way. Or somebody can make you feel bad about yourself. You could have been arguing about how somebody really like lowers your confidence or like really like makes you feel bad in some type of way. Somebody could be saying this is how you made them feel and it just ended up turning into a whole argument. There's a lot of blue out here as well. So this could be you guys are like literally reflecting each other's energy. So that's what I'm saying. For a lot of y'all, this really could be a sibling. What else? What else for Sagittarius? What else for Sag? Yeah, 10 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. A lot has happened and I feel like everything just has to get better from here on out because the worst of the worst within this argument has happened. It could have even gotten physical, I'm seeing for some of you guys. And it's just like, all right, this is over. This is done. A lot of you guys, if this was a spouse, I just feel like you may have tried to work it out time and time again, but it's just not going anywhere. So you're just like, and we don't argue so bad. It's over. Look, and the lessons have been learned. You have really, within these next 48 hours, you're really going to be sitting by yourself. You're really going to be sitting by yourself in your thoughts, learning the lessons, thinking about everything that has transpired. And you're going to be like, wow, this made me to be a wiser person. Now I know how to act with these people and how not to act. Now I know who to have in my life and who not to have in my life. Just period. So you're really just going to be learning the lesson within the situation within the next 48. Yeah, look, and then the 2 of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. You are going to be healing as well. And I feel like a lot of you guys are very powerful. Like you're already a healer within itself. And you are you're a very soulful, empathetic person. You care about other people's feelings. You nurture other people's feelings while also tending to your own. And I feel like that's a lot to prioritize. But also, whatever argument you had, if somebody moved out, you did, they did, or there's just issues within the household and now it's going to be some type of change or something like that, you are going to be able to adapt to it. Just know it's going to be a lot to juggle at first, but you are going to adapt to it, okay? And then Taurus, you are up next. All right. Let's see. For Taurus within the next 48. For my Taurus collective within the next 48. 6 of Swords in the reverse. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius that is still stuck on you in some type of way. Somebody didn't move on peacefully from a relationship. This could be your energy as well. What's with the 6 of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, more air sign energy. There could be an air sign that you're going to court with because something just didn't end in a peaceful type of way. 2 of Cups here. This could have been somebody that you were really in a connection with. So I don't know if there's going to be a court battle between you two. Somebody really had a lot of built up energy or something towards you. And maybe you guys are getting a divorce and it just like didn't work. Maybe somebody is stuck on you, but you're not stuck on them anymore. But I feel like somebody is also facing some bad karma because somebody did something that was unfair to you. And now they're sitting over there stuck in their feelings. But whatever they did, they can't justify it, but they tried to. Okay, they tried to. And this really is somebody that you had a divine connection with. Okay, this is somebody that you were in a full-blown partnership. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? The Star. You could be, this person could be hopeful that everything's going to work out again. Or you could be having hope that this court battle goes good, or that justice is served to you in some type of way. You could just be having hope for the future as well. You could really just be pouring back into yourself. Like, listen, when I look good, I feel good. A lot of you guys could be getting like your hair done, nails done, whatever the case may be. For my men, you could be getting a haircut, a new belt. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but he did. So maybe you're doing something to make yourself feel better. You already are the star. Like, when you walk into a room, you're already getting attention. But I feel like you like to keep that upkeep as well. But I feel like a lot of you guys are having faith that something could work out. So this could be an X energy. Somebody could have lied about something, and they were like really irresponsible. So I don't know if somebody cheated or something like that, and now they're going to try to come back, and you're having hope that it'll work out. They could be having faith that it'll work out. What else for Taurus within the next 48? What else for Taurus within the next 48? What else for Taurus, Spirit? What else for Taurus within the next 48? What's going on in this connection? What else is going on? The Tower and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. So there's going to be a huge shift in the relationship with this person. I feel like you're going to want to follow your heart towards what you really want. So either this person is going to be coming towards you like, listen, I can't take this anymore. And it's really going to like shake the room. It's going to change a lot in your life, because if you guys get back together, I feel like maybe your friends or family aren't going to be expecting it, or it's really just going to be something that's like, wow, my whole life has changed now because you're back in it. And if this is you approaching them, I feel like this is going to shake up their life. But also, this could be the fact that a lot of you guys aren't meant to go back to this person. And if you do, you will face the Tower moment. It is going to be a huge shift, okay? Because somebody is following their heart and their desire, and they could be coming in with some type of romantic offer. But that doesn't mean that you have to take it, especially if this person cheated on you, or they're a liar, or they just weren't fair to you in the past. I feel like you may be taught a lesson, because the divine and God is going to step in like, hey, we tried to show you this before, but now we have to give you a Tower moment because you didn't listen the last time. You know what I mean? So just be wary of this offer that is coming in. But if it's you going in to make the offer, just know, Taurus, you're about to shake up somebody's world, because either they're in another connection with somebody else, and that's going to be facing a Tower moment for them, because they're going to be like, oh my God, now I don't know what to do. Should I take the offer from Taurus, or stay in a connection that I'm already in, or stay single? And then for some of you guys, when you go in to approach them, I feel like it's just going to shake up their world, because they're not going to be expecting it. Especially if they already lied to you or treated you unfair in some type of way. Like, this is really going to be like, oh my God, like, if I have Taurus back in my life, am I going to do right? Am I going to do better? Yeah, somebody's going to be shook. Somebody's going to be shook. Yep. But collective, this was your first 48. Well, your next 48. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did not show my face today because I'm literally so sleepy. I'm here in my bonnet, literally about to get in bed. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated in some type of way. I'm going to timestamp this reading, so you don't have to listen to the whole thing and go through all the signs if you don't want to. And I appreciate you guys sticking with me this whole hour. Love and light, peace to you. There's a new moon coming up on the 11th. So June the 10th, around nighttime, I was going to say midnight, but maybe even around like 10, start like meditating, praying, writing down your affirmations, your manifestations, everything that you want and that you wish for and desire for the rest of this year. Yeah, really take advantage of this next full moon. I have a feeling it's going to be a powerful one. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time in the next reading. Thank you. Bye.